I've asked Advocate Badlender to conclude his report to the extent that he can. He has assured me that he'll do so in June. Whereupon, I'm elevating this matter to a judicial commission or council, whatever it is called. This will be in line with the report by Ms. Thuli Madonsela, the previous public protector, where she said all these matters of state capture, including whatever allegations were made against Trillian, should be investigated and dealt with by a judicial commission. A judicial commission is something different from a Jeff Badlender operating alone. It's got powers, it's subpoena, it's got funds, it's got everything. It's got resources, unlike Jeff operating on his own. I'm very concerned. I said, mark that phrase, there's more than meets the eye. I came into this company, this is the business, it's financial services. I'm right in the middle of state capture. Thuli Madonsela, president, reshufflings, 3 ministers within a week. Members of parliament sworn in whilst they're on leave or whatever is happening. Exactly what is the story here? I've taken the decision, therefore, to reconsider my position within this company. So technically, I remain the chairman of Trillian Capital from now until a few weeks in June, when Jeff Badlender gave me that report, whereupon we passed that report to the relevant authorities. By so doing, I'm not finding anybody guilty. Because if I wanted to find people guilty, I would have done so. I would have done the impossible by prejudging. So I remain the chairman until over the next few weeks, whereupon Jeff will give me the report. And that report will be processed by being handed over to the relevant authorities, whatever it contains. This man has got a family. This man, I don't know what he did. I asked him, are you innocent? He says yes. It's enough for me. Are you prepared to appear before Jeff? He says yes. I'm elevating this thing so that it can be ventilated, so that your family and others, these records can be subpoenaed. I will cooperate. It's enough for me. And then we come to this thing of state capture. I think we should change the discourse. I'll tell you why it's more than meets the eye. Capture is associated with a certain amount of pressure and force of arresting something for control. Maybe that's how some people want to see it. I wrote an open letter at one stage talking about state capture. But the more I look at it, there's nothing being captured here. It's more than meets the eye. It's not about somebody taking things forcefully or by some pressure, which is unwarranted. This is about corruption. It's about state handover, surrender. It's not about people outside doing things. They must answer for that. It's about a handover. I was in my cell in the isolation section, 15 years in prison, where I've been alone. Was it worth it? I went through the death cells, and I went to my death cell in Pretoria 2 months ago. The same question. Was it worth it? There are always voices, and a voice said it was. We have freedom. I was nothing here. I said it was. But look what is happening now. So I'm not a Johnny come lately on Zuma must go. My courage had never deserted me. I'm glad that other people, their courage has come back. I'm glad that there's more of us now, because there's a time when one was isolated.